Ooh, look at this shitty camera. Watch this. Difference between a 2019 MacBook and 4K 2024, baby. Look at that. So much better. It plays so fine, don't you agree? Chris Brooks, what up? Hoops, what up? Bobs and Weaves, what's up? Eon, the King, what up? All right, who we got? We got Crawford, number one. Usyk, I'm assuming you meant to write. Number two. Monster. Inoue, number three. Tank, number four. Beterbiev, number five. Canelo, number six. So you decided to exclude David Benavidez. Bad. Bad. You cannot exclude David Benavidez. What up, Jonathan? Smash the like. What up? Devin Haney, number one. Word? Devin Haney, number one. Marco, after I'm done with the amateurs and go to the 2020 Olympics, you gotta be. Pardon all the repeat. You gotta let me go get an interview, okay? Yeah, unfortunately. What up, Walter? Word to son. Word to mother and father and son. You capping. Guys, man, I think I'm moving to fucking Connecticut. You guys believe that shit? They taking this city boy and put me into burbs. Spent almost 50 years out this bitch, and now I'm going to the fucking burbs. Big old house, though. I'm not balling. It's just for what I pay here for a small 2 bedroom, getting a big fucking house. The backyard, the front yard, all kinds of stuff. I don't even have enough furniture. Literally, don't have enough furniture to fill the house up with. So that's pretty cool. Good luck. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I didn't get it yet, though. We're waiting on, but it looks like it's happening. Usyk is not number one. You are wilding out. Hit that like. Listen to Rob. Marco, when you stream in the morning. What, you think I should? You guys think I should go in the morning instead? Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. It's crazy, man, the difference in New York City and anywhere else, pretty much. I guess New York City and I guess Cali. The fuck? Wow, I'm like blanking right now. The Bay Area, San Francisco. Those are the most expensive, I think. But Usyk, Inoue, Nello, Beterbiev, Bivol, Benavidez, Bam, Shakur, Tio. You need to remove Shakur from that. And I hate to say it, but you got to remove Tio from that. Boots does not belong there yet. Moving up like the Jeffersons. I got to make that fucking cake. Got to make that cheddar cheese. He's accomplished more, in my opinion. Okay. Congrats. Are you moving your... No. That is... I'm never moving that shit again. I lost that. Moving that bit, my business, I lost so much money. It was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it. And it's mad headache and stress. Marco, what's your pound for pound, but for beverages? I don't really... I'm from Sacramento. Nah, Shakur's top 10 talent in boxing. No. What's up, Kalia? Philly in the house. My top five, what? Oh, my top five? Okay. Here we go. Bud Crawford. Inoue. Tank. Bud Crawford, Inoue, Tank, Benavidez, Bud Crawford, Inoue, Tank, Benavidez, Canelo. That's it right there. I'm tripping. I forgot somebody. Yeah, you forgot Bud. What up, Seth? Yeah. Game 6. How you leave better be about because I got Benavidez over him. That's how. Good evening. Good luck in your move. Don't do a morning show. You good on the Boxing Voice. Well, I don't always go on the Boxing Voice for a myriad of reasons. Bud, Usyk, Inoue, Tank. I don't have Usyk there. Why? Because everybody else I have on the top 5 never arguably lost. Usyk just arguably lost or barely won against Fury. All those other guys blew out everybody. Right? Bud never barely lost. Inoue never barely. Bud didn't all squeak by in any fights, but knocking everybody out. Inoue didn't squeak by in any fights, knocking everybody out. Benavidez has never even lost. Benavidez is more dominant than all those guys. Right? Canelo lost, obviously. Benavidez is more dominant than everybody, including Bud. The difference is Bud had higher level competition. Sort of. Not even. That's arguable. You know what I'm saying? Besides Spence, what? Sean Porter, okay, great fighter, but Caleb Plant or Bubo Andrade could be a version of Sean Porter for Benavidez. Benavidez didn't go into any fights down on the scorecards. This motherfucker either UD'd or stopped everybody. So why can't he be number 1? Just because his level competition isn't as good? Well, it is as good. It just doesn't have the names. It's not his fault Plant and Bubo Andrade and Andre Darrell and David Lemieux aren't fucking huge names. It's not his fault. You got Benavidez over Bivol. Hell yeah. Hell's Kitchen on deck. About to be Connecticut. Most likely. Shit's stressing me out. I'll tell you that right now. Stressed. Moving. Stressed. I've been hitting the fucking bag like a psychopath. Like, fucking tearing that shit up. Fucking my knuckles up, everything. Sean Porter, Gamboa, Jeff Horn, Benavidez, and Spence was Bud's top competition. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Somebody can argue that, besides Spence. So you could argue Bud's ahead of Benavidez. You could argue that, but nobody else. Tank, you could argue Tank too. Tank and Bud, you could argue over Benavidez, but yeah, I get you to argue Inoue too. Inoue got dropped, but he blew everybody out. So you could argue those 3. You can't argue and you can argue Canelo's above Benavidez, just because even though Canelo lost twice, once to the greatest fighter who ever lived, arguably Floyd, and 2, he was overmatched. The dude was just too big. He dared to be great. He went up in weight. So you can argue those, but Benavidez is 5th, like stern, locked in, planted in 5th. Shakur does not have a better resume, nor is Shakur more dominant than Benavidez. Bivol has a arguably better resume, but not even, because he only beat Canelo, really, who was smaller than him. Definitely not more dominant. Better Biev, more dominant, you could argue that, but not a better resume. So Benavidez and Better Biev arguable-ish, but the resume is better on Benavidez. What up, D? Crawford's the best fighter in the world because yeah, I agree with that. We're going to see. Now, why is it so dead? See, I started late. You dudes don't come in. You play the kid out. I'm out here. I'm looking at houses all day. I was out in Connecticut, man, peeping the new crib. Just got back. Said to myself, let me jump on with you guys. And look at you. Only 14 in here. I don't even want to look at the likes because they're probably dismal. Why do my videos keep getting more popular, but my lives aren't really building? Is it because I don't have that energy throughout the whole live? You guys wouldn't get a headache if I'm sitting here like talking Benavidez is going to be a good time. The whole time, they wouldn't give you a headache. They give me a headache. I'm just saying. I don't really get it. Who's the greatest hype job in history, or just like right now? Which one are you asking? Maybe because you go live at night. Maybe. This new house I'm probably moving into. I'm gonna have a whole studio. You're gonna see my my gym. It's gonna be my gym. You're gonna see my bags I work out with, and all. It's gonna be a little home gym, and I'm gonna have my studio back there with the belts and all that. It's gonna be a nice setup. So I'll be able to go live. Because here, I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. I got 2 kids. I can't be going live during the morning because the kids are all over. We're all on top of each other. You know how Brooklyn does. But when I get if I get this house, I'll be able to go live at any time. Whatever time is the best. Maybe I'll poll you guys and see what's the best time. I'll do it then, because then I have the freedom to choose when I want. It's not because kids got to be asleep for me to do it here. I saw a clip of your video on WorldStar. Okay, well, 2 questions, Rob. I know WorldStar. I've heard the name, but I don't know what it is. So first question, what's WorldStar? 3 questions. Second question, what clip was it that you saw? Third question, or more of a request, send me the link, please. Put it in the chat. And like, when did you see this? I would love to see what you're talking about. I think it's because you don't promote your streams. Like, for example, you can post on Instagram story playing your live and more people will watch. You think? Maybe. I think people like my videos for what my videos give. My videos are very unique. They're different. They're informative. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to brag, but it is what it is. That's the feedback I get. And my lives are kind of normal. There's nothing special about the lives. It's you guys getting to know the dude who does the videos is kind of what it is, right? I love your picture at Bob. Yeah, it's a dope picture. Marco, who is the most underrated fighter to you? For me, it's Bud or Andre Ward. Underrated? You think Bud being put at number 1 pound for pound is underrated? Nah. Current underrated fighter? Probably Virgil Ortiz or Better Biev. I don't think people put Better Biev, like, they don't understand the gravity of being 21-0 or whatever it is, all knockouts, and not losing since at the age of 38 or 39. Are they sleeping? Are you going back in? Yeah, you give the best breakdowns. Thank you. Trust me, more people will watch, especially if they really like your videos. If I do what? If I like... Damn, I lost half you guys. It was just at 16, now it's at 6. What the hell's going on here? Probably in like 3 weeks, Seth, if it happens. I like your style, bro. The soundboard is a funny element to your life. Thank you. I didn't use any sound. Matter of fact, you reminded me. The thing that makes Crawford so good is his battle. He's fought against every type of style. True. Can't believe, dude. Damn near 40. I know, right? What's up, JD? Chicka 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 JD. 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 I don't know why I just did that. This sounds like a fucking DJ name. I got you. You got it. Fruity. There it goes. If Shane comes in, you know it's popping off. The thing that makes Crawford so good is his battle. So okay, where did he? I just read that. In no order after 3, Crawford, Usyk, Inoue. I put Tank over Usyk. I do. Usyk has a better resume, but Usyk also arguably just lost his last fight. Tank has never arguably lost. Now, you could argue Tank also hasn't gone up and fought dudes bigger than him naturally, which Usyk has done. So, okay, maybe Usyk can be above. It's a tough one. In no order, 4 to 10. Bivol, Canelo, Better BF, Shakur. No, I don't agree with any of those except Canelo and Better BF maybe. I got those top three. My 4 to 8 I just listed. All right. I bet. I think Bivol can neutralize Better BF power. What do you think? I think Bivol can neutralize Better BF's power. No, I don't think so. I do not think so. Honestly, Marco, I'm not supposed to be awake right now. I'm supposed to be sleeping, getting ready for Publix tomorrow. What's Publix again? That sounds so familiar, but I forgot what that is. What's Publix again? What are you getting ready for it for? I forgot. You might have told me, but I forgot. This man really don't think Shakur a top 10 talent in boxing? That's crazy to me. By this man, you mean me? Okay. You talking about potential? Potential? Are you talking about proven, established, on video proof of the facts of what he's done? Potential? Maybe. Facts? He hasn't done more than all the 10 guys in front of him. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He's not beaten one fucking generational talent. He's barely beaten any former champions. Definitely beaten no. Like, what do you. What? 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 Jamel Herring? No disrespect. Jamel's my man, but he's not a generational talent. Valdez? Not even. So, what are we talking about here? What do we. You have to prove. It has to be. It has to show it. It has to. You have to press play and it has to start dancing on the screen and you have to see these accomplishments. You can't just say, well, this dude, his defense, I'm telling you, he's the man. Maybe, but he hasn't done it yet. I could play a whole bunch of tank beating fucking knocking dudes out. Tank, though, maybe not. He doesn't have the best resume either, but he still fought better fighters than Shakur has. And all the other guys, of course, Canelo, Inoue, they're all beating fucking generational talents and champions. Shakur's not there yet. He might get there. Not there yet. JS, what up? Did Garcia really juice? Well, that, my friend, is the $1 million question. And the answer is we don't know. It seems like he definitely consumed juice. Now, was it on purpose or accidental? That we'll never know. It's where I'm working at. You don't have, I think we do. What do they do at Publix again? I've heard of it before. They might have one in Connecticut because I've heard of Publix. How do you get many views? People like my content? I don't know. It's a weird question. Not weird, but my top 8 is solid. Bivol beat Canelo when Canelo was 1. That doesn't see. It's all subjective. I don't put somebody number 1 because they beat the number 1. I do sometimes, but sometimes, like if the guy's much smaller and the guy went up in weight daring to be great by going up in weight, but got hit by a freight train, it was the bane to his existence with the persistence, wobbling like jello. My man Canelo lost to the fellow from Russia because he dusted him. Bars. No, but he's too big. I don't put Bivol for beating somebody fucking smaller than him. Way smaller. I know Canelo's at 68, but Canelo really is a 160 pounder. He's naturally a 160 pounder. He just does well at 68 because of his skill and his power. He's able to be successful. He's naturally a 60 pounder. They're really 2 weight classes apart, in my opinion, naturally. Errol Spence, do you think he's a legend? No. He's a generational talent, but he's not a legend. It's where I'm working at. Yeah, we already did that. I don't know what it is. I forget. Lomez Crazy. Yes. No, not really. You like the bars, Eon? Not Eminem. This is Skittles. Sweetheart. Damn. You just say I'm not Eminem. I'm Skittles? You just said I'm not Eminem. I'm Skittles? Yo, you got that one. But at the same time, calling me Eminem.
Oh, that's racist.
It is a little bit. Sandwich spot. I don't know what the fuck it is. I think it's like a Publix. It's either a bar. No, he's too young to work at a bar. It's like a supermarket or like a fucking store, like a goods, home goods or some shit. I forgot what Publix is. Damn it! I know I've been to it. You more likely Marky Mark. Okay. You just called me fucking Marky Mark.
Oh, that's racist.
Chicka 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 chicka.
Oh, that's racist. Oh, that's racist.
Fucking guy. I didn't put Bivol 1. I have him top 8, probably 7 or 8. Okay. Grocery store. Okay, there we go. Marco kind of looks like Lex Luthor. Okay.
You fucking sneaky bastard.
And this is also for you calling me Lex Luger.
You lousy corksuckers.
Lex Luthor. I got your Lex Luthor right here. Yo, Marco, you like Kanye? Nah, not really. No. The only song I think Kanye was dope on was a song he did with Jay-Z. What the fuck's it called? With that dope beat. It was like an old 50s beat. Make it easy. How's it go? It makes it easy. It's him and Jay-Z, and it's a beat, but it's like it's a 50 song sampled over and over again. God, I forgot what it's called. That's the only song I like of Kanye. And I mean, Jesus Walks and all those shits are cool. I just didn't like them. I like something I could dance to that gets me like jump popping off. Kanye's were like different, and they had messages and all that, but that's why I didn't like Eminem. I think Eminem's top 3 greatest lyricists who ever lived, but I couldn't get down to his songs because either they didn't have like a dance beat, or the ones that had dance beats, it was too like, you know, can Slim Shady stand up right now? It's almost like you're watching a sitcom, not listening to music. Still genius, but not my thing. Otis, that one. Thank you. That shit is dope. It makes it easy. Is it Otis Redding? Is that what they're sampling? That shit is dope. Jonathan got it. That shit is fucking fly. The simplest beat, but so fucking fly. Simple. Just looping the same shit over, but it's so fresh. Marco, your New York Knicks had 2 first-round picks in the draft. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Until they win, I'm not getting my heart back into it. N-word in Paris track. Don't know what that is. Paul versus Perry. You want to know what I think about Paul versus Perry?
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
There were my thoughts on that. Isn't Perry naturally a 160-pounder? Jake Paul's way bigger than him, man. He's an MMA fighter. He's just doing the same shit he always does. But just people are not going to give him as much shit because he was like, yo, you're about to fight Tyson. So you want to take a little warm-up in between waiting for Tyson? Fine. This is the only fight that I'm not going to fully criticize him on because he doesn't want to fuck that Tyson fight up. Because if somebody whoops his ass, it won't be as big. Benavidez' fight against Vazdik showed what level Beterbiev is at. Vazdik is not easy to beat, and come on with that. Come on, Felix. Let me take that theory right now and fucking 3-point it right into the garbage can. Here we go. Pay attention. Marvin Hagler fought Roberto Duran, right? Unanimous decisioned him, but couldn't hurt him. Couldn't knock him down, couldn't even hurt Roberto. Hagler couldn't even hurt Roberto, right? And then Tommy Hearns fights Roberto Duran. And Tommy Hearns drops Duran and then ends up knocking him down and knocking him out for the second time in that fight, dropping him and knocking him out with one of the filthiest, stankin' straight right hands you've ever seen land in a fight. Puts Duran to sleep, which is almost never done. Okay, so you following me here? Hagler can't even hurt Duran. Hearns knocks him out cold. Hagler and Hearns fight. So you would think by that logic, well, Hearns is going to knock Hagler out. What happens? Flip it, reverse it. Hagler sleeps Hearns in one of the most brutal fucking fights we've ever seen. Point is, they call that the triangle theory. Just because one guy beats one guy doesn't mean that that guy who beats that guy could beat the guy who beat the guy. You never know. You can't apply. It's not math. Just because 2 plus 2 equals 4, unfortunately in boxing, 4 plus 4 won't equal 8. It could fucking equal 7. It could equal 10. But it could equal 8. That makes sense? Who's your bottom pound for pound? I don't know. Canelo Alvarez, who has his favorite, he fought, who was his favorite fight that, I don't know, man. Marco, what is your Mount Rushmore of power punching? Like current or all time? Yo, Rob, you never, was that you who told me before that I was on World Star? I'm waiting. What the fuck was I on? What video did they show? When did they show it? And do you have a link? Jesus, get me all excited. Yeah, makes sense. Thank you, Felix. My opinion, pound for pound, Lopez top 10. Arguable. You could argue that. You could argue that. All-time power punchers, come on now. Sonny Liston, George Foreman, Mike Tyson, Julian Jackson, Prince Nassim Hamed. Is that 5? And you could flip a few of those out. Definitely Foreman, definitely Prince Nassim, definitely Julian Jackson, definitely Tyson. Sonny might be there. I mean, I could keep going, man. There's a bunch. Todd Swindle. What's cracking, my man? Good to see you. What's up, loyal servant? Oh, yeah, I was hyped seeing you on World Star 2. What was it? Could somebody please tell me when was it on? What did they show of me? And do you have a link so I can see for myself? That'd be very appreciated. I don't know much about World Star. I think that's a big deal, right? World Star is like a big site, but also school me. What is World Star exactly? Is it real popular? Ron Lyle wouldn't be top 10 of all time, Bob. Or Boxing Sucks, whichever you'd like to be called. They probably removed Tigi video because I couldn't find it again. It had a lot of views. It was about Ike Ibeabuchi. Oh! Did they put my whole video of Ike Ibeabuchi? Now, could somebody explain to me? What did they do? Did they put the whole video or a little clip? Was it just my video or did they talk over it? Like, what was the context in which they put it up there? Why the fuck would they remove it? All-time George Foreman, Mike Pryor, Roy. You don't put Roy as all-time because Roy, although he knocked mad dudes out, his was because it was speed and punch placement. Pryor was more overwhelming dudes. It wasn't one-shot concussive cinder block type shiznit. Ernie could be up there. Could be. Top 5 power punchers today. Aight. Tank. Deontay. Inoue. Tank, Deontay, Inoue. Canelo. Better BF. Maybe even Bam. I don't know. But that's 5. That's good right there. What's good, Jimbo? Jimbo Slice. World Star was popular back in the day, not so much anymore. Okay, well, I'll take it. Could somebody explain to me what one of you guys who saw it, what was the context? Did they just show my video for a second? Did they show the whole thing? Did they talk over it? Please? Jesus Christ, you guys are hard to get some information out of. Holy fuck. Foreman, Julian, Tyson, Hearns. Hearns could be up there too. Hearns could be up there too. I would even maybe swap out Sonny Liston with Hearns. The fuck's going on with Joseph Parker? Nothing. He got 2 wins over dudes who didn't fucking throw punches, and now he's in the top 3 in the world. They put your short video on Ike on there. It was you talking about. Oh, so they just put my shit up there. Okay, and they got rid of it. Why? Do you like Jake Paul, bro? What do you mean? Like, do I just like watching him fight? Do I like? Would you be a little more specific? Because I don't want to answer that the wrong way. Lopez fought a lot of good fighters in the beginning of his career and fought Loma and Undisputed. Yeah, but he also got whooped by Kambosos, and this last fight he had, he arguably lost. And the fight before that, where he was like, do I still got it? He didn't look good in. So it's hard. Because when he's on point, when he's dialed in, and it's perfectly dialed in to that where the station is clear, you know what I'm saying? Those old school, those you use antennas where you dial in for the radio, where you got it right to where the station, you're right on 98.7, it's clear. When he's like that, he could beat anybody. But he's not always like that. Sometimes it's 98.9 and it's a little fuzzy. Yo, Marco, do you think Jake Paul's good for boxing? Yes, absolutely. You're probably not going to want to answer it, but top 5. Why would I not want to answer it? Just sound like watching him? Come on, nah. Technical? Here's the thing. You're not going to realize what I'm saying here. David Benavidez and Tank Davis are technical, and they're in the top 5. Inoue, top 5 technical. Okay? Shakur, obviously, top 5 technical. Usyk, top 5 technical. Now, you could even swap out Tank or Inoue with Loma for being top 5 technical. Right there. Bam could be top 5 technical. Yeah, we'll do trivia at the end. Who was the champ? Was it stop motion? Yeah, stop fucking wash you guys. Chris got 1. Marco, why they strip Usyk? Because they're fucking full of shit. It's just, I don't get it. It doesn't make them enough money for all the belts to be together. They have their own agenda and their own criteria that they need to enforce for their own money, their own reasons, which is usually financial, fiscal gains. So that's why they strip them. That's why I hope Turkey Al-Sheikh does create a league. Buy out 3-4 promoters and create his league and create his belt. All it takes, and Bud's down with him. I'm telling you, it just takes Bud being like, I got this Turkey Al-Sheikh welterweight undisputed belt, whatever they call it, the Riyadh season belt, RS belt. All Bud has to do is endorse it, done. And people follow suit, we got ourselves a league. People will be coming over in fucking drones. You got it. Thank you, Rob. Rob, always rocking a na. Let me watch this shit. See what the fuck we's talking about here. Rob. Boom. World Star. That's not me. Oh, there. Is it mad comments? Do they even have comments? Oh, so they just put my shit up. So what's the point of that? Do people comment on it or they just repost my shit? Because when I'm looking at it here, he was a knockout machine. So they changed the way I said it. They put that up a few days ago. But I don't see any what am I missing? There's no comments on it. Am I missing something? More? No, there's no comments on the video. So could somebody help me out here? Is that all World Star does? They just repost shit? Because nobody's even commenting on it. Yeah, why wouldn't they ask you before? I don't get that either. They don't even give me credit. I mean, clearly, if you look at the video, when you play it, it they got Marco boxing at the bottom. So kind of, luckily they didn't cut out my banner that I put. They're reposting. So they just repost. It got 50,000 views. Where? Where do you see 50,000 views? I don't see views anywhere. Oh, there it is. 53.8. Okay, there we go. But there's no comments? Why is there no comments? Posted by Ghost. All right, well, 50,000 is not bad, but I get more than that. Believe it or not. Click the box that looks like messages. All right, I did. Where's there a box that looks like messages? Oh, okay, yeah, there it is. It was a whole shitload. Yeah, it's like 1,000 messages. Okay, appreciate you guys. Flores, what up, Papi Chulo? Fun fact. Mayweather is the only boxer to retire undefeated and win titles in more than 2 weight classes. He did so in 5. Every other undefeated retired in just 1 or 2. Okay, well, let's see if that's true. Joe Kawasaki, just 2, I think. Andre Ward, just 2. Ricardo Lopez, yeah, just 2. Who else am I missing? I know I'm missing one more. Floyd, Ward, Kawasaki. Who else am I missing? Oh, Marciano, just 1 weight class. Okay. Appreciate you, Seth. What is your favorite weight division? Yo, I haven't seen Trill Savage in here in a while. Just thought of him. I don't have one. It doesn't matter. Maybe it's different because I'm on a mobile device. Floyd different. Marco, do you think we'll ever see a puncher like Wilder again? I don't know, man. That was insane. And he's gonna tarnish his shit. If he keeps fighting, he's gonna do what Roy did. If Wilder just retired after the Fury fight, he'd be looked at as the hardest puncher of all time. Easy. That's how I looked at him. And he was still he was so dominant, powerful that even though he was still active, I looked at him as the hardest puncher ever. And I never do that with active fighters. And now he's already tarnishing it. Mark my words, guys. I think Wilder's going to have 2 or 3 more fights and get knocked out in all of them, Roy Jones style. I really do. Why isn't Kawasaki talked about as much as he should? He was boring not because he threw a lot of punches. He was boring because he had no power. And he had no power. And he fought everybody he fought, all of his big wins were against fighters way past their prime. That's why. I've never seen a fighter retired with 90. I know, man. That's a cool thing. You guys don't know this, but knockout percentage is calculated on just your wins. So if Deontay just fights another 5 times and gets knocked out or loses all 5, that doesn't affect his knockout percentage because that just looks at your wins. I want to see Wilder commentating or something. He a good personality.
Open your fucking ears, jackass.
Wilder is a good You want to see Wilder commentating?
Get the fuck out of here!
He's a good personality?
What you talking about, Willis?
That motherfucker, I disagree completely. He's an interesting dude, but for a commentator, yeah, he's entertaining, but as a commentator, I'd make a good commentator. He would not. He comes out of left field with shit. I disagree. Fighter, I think, doesn't get his flowers is Costa Zoo. Word up. That's why I dropped the video on Costa Zoo. One of the most exciting power punchers in history. That's one of the hardest punchers in history. Somebody asked me before, my top 10 hardest punchers. Costa's one of them. Thanks for reminding me. Costa's one of them. Thank Loma. How do you see the fight play out? I think Loma has the feet to stay away from Tank. Loma could conceivably stay away and win on points. I still got to go with Tank, because Tank over everybody, in my opinion. But it's possible. AJ is back. Back where? What's he back doing? What's he back doing, bruh? A fighter, I think, doesn't get his flower. I already did that. All right. I'm about to bounce. I'm tired. You guys want to do this trivia? If you want to do trivia, say yes to trivia, please. If you don't, say do it tomorrow. I'll be around tomorrow. Clarissa, what's up? Turquoise? Clarissa Turquoise. You Haitian? Creole? What are you? Wilder, James Toney, Holyfield. Holyfield's one word, Clarissa, but maybe that's not autocorrect. And Spence as commentators. Clarissa, that. Okay. All right. C. Marco, I get what you're saying, though. Wilder is a bit insane. Yeah, and he's not the most articulate dude. Smart, very deep, introspective, but not the most articulate dude. And yeah, some of his viewpoints are fucking crazy. And why is it that Wilder, well, okay, P. Diddy, there's video of him beating a woman, so that's way worse. But Wilder was just fucking divorced and accused of whooping his wife's ass, and nobody talks about that. Why is that? What, because there's no video proof? Okay, true. It could be bullshit. Women do make shit up sometimes. You know, not just women, people make shit up. Maybe that's why. But no, but why is nobody talking about that? Because yeah, Diddy is a dirtbag, but Diddy's also like 5'9", 160 pounds. Wilder, and he's a take that. That's what he did for a living. He didn't knock blocks off for a living. 6'7", 200 plus. Way worse for Wilder to be hitting anybody than Diddy. Still bad, though. There he is. Chris Esparon from Australia. Yeah, that's true. But these days you can get a lot more proof because everybody's always recording. All right. Let's save the trivia because there's only fucking 8 of you in here. Everybody's tapping out. What do you think, guys? You want to save it? There's only 8 of you in here. What do you think? Now it's 11, but you guys want to do trivia or you want to just save it? Trash game Div, because it came right after his loss and when his value as a fighter is an all-time low. The reason it's just not less believable is a domestic issue instead of a monetary thing. Okay. Damn, Hoops. Smart. Hoops is young. Save it? Yeah, I think so too. Now let's do it. I could probably win. All right, I'm going to do one last time. About 14 of you in here. Please say yes trivia or no trivia. If you want to play or you want to save it because there's not that many people in here right now. Go. Tell me. What you want to do? Trivia or no trivia? I think at Ring Magazine Lightweight Championship will be on the line if Javante. We will see you tomorrow. Okay, well, that's one no. That's 2 yeses. So far the yeses have it. I need Mo. 3 yeses. Save it. All right, 2 no's, 3 yeses. Somebody down the middle. Save it. Another yes. Yeah, let's save it. I think it's too many people. I mean, too little people. It'll be more fun when we got a packed house. I'm tired anyway. All right, people. Appreciate you guys. I'll be here tomorrow for sure because I don't gotta look at the houses, do nothing like that. So I'll be around. All right. Appreciate you guys as always. Hit the like button on your way out. Peace.